Revelio.
Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Hogwarts. My name's Daniel. And, yeah.
Confringo.
May or may not have picked up a cold.
Accio.
So I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be on for today. It may or may not be okay or not, but we shall see. It'll either go swimmingly well and we won't have to worry about it, or... Hi Shannon! So, what am I going to do today, Shannon? Give you one little guess at what I'm probably going to do today. Might just consider doing today. I wonder what I'm thinking about today. But before I do that, I've noticed I'm here. I'm at level 30, which means I've only got 9 more talent points left after this one I'm about to use. And it's like, what do I do? I'm not going to do any of these. I don't need them. I'm not using potions and that much, really. I've not used Swift before, so I don't know whether I'm going to actually use it or not. I know you said it's quite good, but I've not actually used it as of yet. I don't know whether I actually need the extra spell slots. On your head be it, Shannon. On your head be it. There you go. I'm not really using Expelliarmus. I'm not using Flipendo. That might be one I do take, just because the curses last a little bit longer. Obviously when I'm using Stupefy. That I might need for one of the secrets. Might just give me a bit more time to do that. And that might be useful towards the end, but we'll see. Then I'll probably take Bombarda. Maybe Depulso, and I'm not really using those 3 either, so that might be the end of the talent points by them. I have been fairly busy in there, and I've been fairly busy in here as well. Just one last challenge to complete there with the field guides. Exploration, I'm sure I've nearly... Yes, I've done all the astronomy tables. I thought I'd worked out what these were. I can't remember what the third one is off the top of my head right now. But nearly done. Nearly done all of those challenges. Working through all the Merlin trials. There's more than 4 more to do. So there's got to be at least 4 more balloons to pop. Great. And I'm starting to work on those. Combat's coming along. I'm going to have to sit there and fight some trolls and actually go and find some troll dens and hunt them down. But this is all off-camera stuff. Oh yeah, that's why it's there. So I did wander through here a little bit. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's clearly more than the challenges want you to do. That, I believe, is my last Flue Flame to get, but I need to work my way through this area to get that one. we're going to inevitably get there anyway, so I'm not too fussed about getting it ahead of time. Yeah, it's looking a little bit bare up through here. A lot of points down through here. I mean, there's a lot of these are creatures and bandit camps I need to go and clear out just to go and get the chest. But we're not doing that today. I want to go and speak to Sebastian. But I need to... what am I doing? I need to turn off... my waypoint out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that was quite a interesting mission. A hair tickling my eye. Not the mission, the thing I was just doing. Ah! There we go. That makes it a bit easier to see where I'm going.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, so last night I got another subscriber on YouTube. I'm just going to say thank you to you. I did follow you back, so hopefully you've just got a notification saying I'm online. We're getting there. I'm nearly in double figures on Twitch. I've got 9 out of... well, 9. And then I've got 8 for, subscribers on YouTube. Which is awesome.
What's wrong in London? A staircase? Why? Hoo-hoo!
That's never annoying, hearing Peeves doing that noise. It's a shame it's a ghost. I can't actually kill a ghost.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Lumos.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
That's what we said either.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Let's turn that into that, and that can go into that for a minute.
Lumos.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo!
This was hard work before.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Lumos.
Okay, which door did I need first? I can't remember.
dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Confringo! Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
That's the one I was looking at a minute ago. So, a funny square thing and something else.
Lumos.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems
That's
to be
not that
getting
door.
more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
That's going to be for this door in here.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded
Revelio.
promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Interesting, there's a blue thing over there.
Reparo. Confringo. Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Funny triangle thing. And that one. There it is.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Revelio.
That took a little bit more to do last time.
Lumos.
It's like, don't know what I'm doing. I think I actually nearly got killed by the snakes as well.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is
Lumos.
not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Want to learn the spell, but cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio.
Anything else shiny around here?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to
Revelio.
leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Sure. Till the next one comes up.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Like that mission. What do we do now? More loot that I don't need. I did have a load of stuff that would drop more defense and build up the offensive stuff. I sold a load of stuff. A whole load of stuff. I can't actually, I'm going to stay above 250 now. If and when I find some more gear. Something tells me I may or may not have missed a couple in there. Sure, we can go backwards. Sure.
Revelio.
Too keen. This way.
Revelio.
I think I may have missed one. This is why we have save spaces. I'm gonna have a guess and say it's that one. We can probably get rid of this one now. Yeah. If I reload this later, I can potentially go back and grab that other page. That's why you can go back in so you can get the scriptorium if you do miss it. What missions can we do next? Probably need to go and do that so I can get rid of this dragon egg. That was quite a fun one to do. Up very early on. It's going to take out a giant spider. No! We're not doing that because me and time trials don't work. Although that would be mildly funny watching me fail like 12 times.
had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Over here. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Let's do that mission, because that helps build up the relationship with Sebastian a little bit more. Far enough to fast travel.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. Quietly now.
Quietly now until, you know, I get bored and accidentally hit the wrong button.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Patricius
Somebody
Totalis.
there? Hello?
Only following all.
I know I heard something that time.
Something tells me to kill this guy though.
Patricius Totalis.
I'm sure I did that before and it didn't do anything.
Revelio. Patricius Totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yes, but you're a weirdo.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Patricius Totalis.
Who is it?
I deserve better.
What's that? Who's there?
Who's there?
Calls it was nothing. No one here as usual.
Patricius Totalis.
Wait
Patricius Totalis.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is.
Revelio.
And that was relatively fun.
Not very good guards, are they?
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Well, for next time, if you really wanted to, you could just skip that whole camp and just cut through this bit, apparently.
Revelio. Revelio.
I could fall dead asleep on my...
For better or for worse, we're in.
Someone there?
Ringo! Levioso!
You don't know your...
Nice.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Confringo.
why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Try as a grapple, you are.
Confringo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
Bombarda.
Won't they stop?
Confringo.
I'll kill you when I get down from here!
Excuse me. Wow.
On the other ground now!
These break up.
You are terribly outmatched! Surely you can see that!
Levioso.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Ah, hold it. Thank you.
Revelio.
Just because I took the ability doesn't mean I actually know how to use it. Oh, you found out the
That ledge is awfully high.
the
Any
thing from
ideas?
yesterday. I
Confringo.
don't know what I mean. It's hilarious.
Revelio.
Oh, good old brains never wanted to go to sleep straight away.
Must be something around here that can help.
It is
Confringo.
that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm gonna have a guess and say it's gonna go there.
Leviosa.
Have a guess and say I can't actually climb up there and not fall off. Oh, so you teleport, but I don't.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be
Confringo.
the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Revelio. smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo! Revelio.
You big spiders.
That bridge has seen better days.
Like that.
Reparo. Revelio.
You know, Sebastian, you could actually help and do that for me while I'm looting the place. Look, it's a spider. I don't know what's going on.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Tego! Stupefy!
Levioso!
Confringo! Revelio.
One of the caves I went in a while ago. I forgot one of the chests in there. It wasn't looking hard enough. It's no good for you fish.
Revelio.
Else here.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Yeah.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Get all.
You have mushrooms you like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Spider, spider everywhere.
Confringo.
Don't
Bombarda.
eat me. Because funnily enough, I don't like it.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Confringo. Accio.
pitiful. Truly. Rather unwise coming back.
Even though I'm not even trying.
As if you could best the likes of me. Impressed. You're weak, human.
Confringo!
Let's get this over with.
Bombarda!
Too slow. This is almost too easy.
Accio! Confringo!
You're making this too easy. Is that it? It was only a matter of time.
Why was I
Don't
targeting
do
something?
that again, I beg you. I could do this for hours.
I think I pushed down on the thumbstick by accident.
Accio!
Why have you not run away?
Potato!
It takes a dive. I will have my revenge. Finish me.
You are postponing the inevitable. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead.
We're not finished yet!
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Ow. Wrong button.
Confringo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Confringo!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Q. Yeah, I don't actually know what I did there.
Confringo!
Now, we can have a look
Revelio.
around. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Accio! Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Confringo!
That's not... Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Revelio.
Surprising how I'm not actually too fussed about just that one bag that I missed in the middle of nowhere.
What do you have there?
A gem? Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help
A
to unravel
canvas
more of
piece.
this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out.
Of course we're not going to go all the way back through that cave.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
When I find it, there.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable. I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learnt. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Yeah.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Something about a dragon.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things. Never seems to work.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Accio! Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Bombarda! Revelio! Reparo!
Fantastic.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
I've not done this mission before. This is all new, Shannon. We're all about there, but now sort of.
Watch your step.
Stuff.
Revelio.
Pity. He must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, we don't want to hurt her. Over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
scary when she's upset.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. Rebellion.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's just go and...
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I could use some gold.
Something tells me that is that is the next one. I think I might actually leave that till next time. I'm starting to get tired again now. Might just leave that till next time. So I think if there's anything else I actually want to do this morning before I sign off. Don't think there is, to be fair. It's probably a good place to probably try and stop and do a nice short sweet one this week, because I'm obviously going to be trying to do some streaming of a certain other game this week as well, the weekend. Yeah, let's do that. Let's call it now. I mean, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's fine. Right, I'm going to say goodbye. Yeah, it's not long till Scorched Earth, although it's been pushed back a day. But that's fine. Yeah, so it's not a particularly long one today, but I am going to just take the time to try and get myself a little bit more better, healthier. Try and get over this cold a little bit. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'll talk to you in a minute, Shannon, because we always do. And I will see everybody in the next episode, which will probably be next week for Harry Potter. My weekend plans have tweaked ever so slightly for the rest of my stream that I wanted to do. But it's fine. So I shall say goodbye, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. And hope you have a good weekend. See you later.